This is a really, really good day, everyone. This is the day that I get that. Now, as I said, I'm super, super excited about this. This is a long time coming for me, so let's just ready? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That is a Zerode Katipo. For those of you who don't know what a Zerode Katipo is, it's that. Ha. Ha. Let's get this thing out and let's have a good look, eh? Alright. So, what do we got in here? Well, I think it's something to take a genius to figure out. This is the seat and the seat post. If we spin. That, my friends, is a bike yoke, 213mm dropper. Attached to nice bellow seat. Now we need that because that's what I need to put the frame in the bike stand. Yeah. There we go, kids. So that is my new rig in its full glory. Well, no, it's actually not even half of its glory. So let me tell you about this. What are we looking at here? This is a Zerode Katipo. It's their trail version, so it's got 140mm travel out the back. We'll get to the rear shock in a second, because as you can see, there isn't one there. This one actually has 160mm at the front because of the fork, which we'll also get to in a bit. But the biggest thing that I want to sort of just jump into at this point is this bit. That, my friends, is a pinion gearbox system. Powering a single speed hub on the back with a carbon belt drive. Now, I'll be totally honest, I've never ridden a gearbox bike before, I've never ridden a belt drive bike before, heck, I've never even ridden a single speed apart from, you know, my old BMX when I was like 6. So this is totally uncharted territory for me, but the reality is I can see the writing on the wall. I think this is where mountain bikes are going to go, and I'm just done with derailleurs, eh? I just can't deal with them anymore. So that's why I've gone for this, not to mention the fact that, damn, that is a good looking bike. That is a seriously good looking bike. So once we've got a few more bits and pieces on, we'll have another look. This is the other stuff that comes in the box for those who are interested. So we've got, this is the Zerode handlebar. So it's carbon fiber. So Zerode, oh, it's a deity. There you go. I thought it was going to be a Zerode one, but it's not. That's fine by me. So yeah, that's that there. We get a couple of tyres. So got a Minion DHF 29.2.5 for the front, and a Dissector 25 by 2.4 for the rear, which is awesome because they're the ones that I actually asked them for. Tyres are a massive problem at the moment in the bike supply chain, so getting the tyres that you want is awesome. So thanks guys at Zerode for that. And then in here is going to be all sorts of goodies. Let's crack this open. Oh. God, you got to hand it to the guys at Zerode. They pack this really well. Boom. So there we go. So they're the brakes. So this thing is going to be running Magura MT5 4 pots, front and rear. Awesome. Now you note that they are already made up. One of the things I actually quite like about the Zerode is they haven't sort of gone to the process of getting absolutely everything internally routed. Your rear brake is actually externally routed, which I think is very cool because it means you can ship it separately and you don't have to worry about cutting it and then re-bleeding it. Got grips, so half grip. Now that's because of the shifting mechanism, which we'll get to in a bit. A couple of things of tyre sealant, thank you very much, that'll come well in handy. So DBO spare bits, it's for the front I believe. So that's something to do with the seat post, bike yoke on it. There you go, that's the manual for the bike yoke. Couple of bar ends, sensational. Very important. So this little spacer goes in between the little shifter. So it goes in between this and the shifter, and that. Oh, yes. So we'll unwrap that separately because I'm super excited about that. What do we got here? Carbon belt drive, DBO, more DBO stickers. I've got hundreds of those. Pinion, so that's for the gearbox, obviously. Aha! Yes, so this is the front rotor, so it's a 220mm rotor for the front, and these are the adapters, and then a 200mm rotor for the rear. Super! Oh, well, we're getting there, slowly but surely. As you may notice, I am no bike mechanic. I'm feeling my way through this a little bit, but you know, there's a good instructional video on the Zero website about how you put your bike together. I'm following that. follow my nose, I've done a little bit of this sort of stuff before, so we're getting there. Now, as the keen eye amongst you will notice, we are missing some stuff. We'll get to what we're missing later, but first, the next thing that we need to install is this. This is something I am very, very excited about. Not just the whole bike, I'm very excited about the whole bike. This is a massive, massive dream bike of mine. So super stoked that I can actually get it and ride it. But part of the stuff which I'm really excited about is that this is going to be my first ever coil. I have only ever ridden air shocks before, so this is going to be my first ever coil shock, and I'm super excited. So I got a hat tip out to DVO New Zealand. So I've been working with Jesse there. He built this up for me. He's done some magic inside. I actually don't know what he's done inside, but he has done something. Working with him, he's asked about all the trails I ride and all that sort of stuff, so massive shout out to him for that. But yeah, that is a DVO Jade X, and that has to go there. So let's get it in. There it is. Well, there's part of it. Most of it. So, as you can tell, there's a couple of key things missing here. A couple of big round things that the whole bike's actually meant to roll around on. They are currently on their way from Japan. So Zerode do their own wheels, and there was there are options to put different wheels on it. I had already started negotiations for some rims through another manufacturer that we'll get to when they arrive. So they are on their way. The front wheel will come complete, the rear wheel will come disassembled, because I have the hub. Can you hear that? That's a Project 321 hub. Whew. Doesn't that sound nice? Anyway. So, there it is. So, what do we got here? This is a Katipo custom, I guess. It's a little bit different than what the standard build is. I've gone with DVO suspension, front and rear, mainly because I love DVO suspension. I've run them on my stump jumper before, and they revolutionised the way that thing rode. And when it came to choosing what suspension I wanted on this, there wasn't really a choice. I gotta say again, mad shout out to Jesse from DVO New Zealand for helping me choose which suspension to put on this. So we've got 160mm travel DVO Onyx E1 up front, so it's the e-bike version. Obviously this isn't an e-bike, but the e-bike version of the fork is just a little bit more robust. It's just that little bit stronger, bigger bushings, all that sort of stuff, to deal with extra weight that generally comes with an e-bike, but also can come in the form of a 125 kilo rider. The back is the DVO Jade X. It's got a 700-pound spring, and as I said, I'm super excited to see how that rides. We've got 213mm dropper on there, which is massive, which is going to be really good for me, because every other dropper I've had, no matter how low it gets, still in the way, so that'll be awesome. First carbon fibre bike I've ever owned, so looking forward to that. Yeah, got bigger rotors on it front and rear, so 220 up the front, 200 on the back, so hopefully that'll slow me down a little bit. But yeah, it's just going to sit here in the bike stand with stupidly long brake cables, cable ties all over it, missing wheels for probably another week until the wheels arrive. When they arrive, I'll get the rear built up by my main man down at Crankin, and yeah, then we're ready to take this thing for a shred. Oh, I can't wait, I'm so excited. This thing, it's a dream. Now, I'm going to put some frame protection on here, so I won't bore you with that in this video, but at the next one, we'll put wheels on. Go for a ride. See ya.